Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense is on the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much. Gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Vols will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Rice Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Sampson. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Quickly complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the ground with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Owls are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Snap from the gun on third down. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Vols will line it up on first and 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Vols are threatening in the red zone. Gets it out quickly. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Pulls and fires complete.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
It is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Running behind that left side. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Owls. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off play action. He's right on target. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the right side. Keeps the legs moving. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. leaves it with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sampson. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the Vols want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly complete. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
The play call.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Sampson. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellows, the end of a very entertaining first two quarters of football in Houston. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
The Volunteers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They're going to test the right side with this one. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And as he throws, that pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. Touchdown, Rice. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. New Mexico is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over New Mexico State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. It'll be a draw. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Thrust that arm out. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He breaks a tackle.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He looks that one in nicely. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arms starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes at Denver.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks one deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the pummeling has started. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Vols line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Oh, he makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Fires to the big fella. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown Volunteers! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown Owls! And the punishment has been extended. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Finds the tight end. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Line gets set, first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sampson coming after him. He's got his man. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to go up top on first down. Snagged on the outside, it's Pope. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pope. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The aerial assault continues. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He wants to take the top off. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give from the gun. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. To throw, it's Sampson. He lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Pope. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Power football with the run. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its 1st down rights. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's going to run it any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.